Powerful Nerdcast assembled!
Stay dandy, baby. The One Piece anime series is about to go Looney Tunes because Luffy is about to unleash Gear 5, Gear 5th, his biggest ability yet. This has got to be, like, easily one of the most hyped One Piece anime episodes of all time. This is on the same level as Goku going Super Saiyan, as Naruto unleashing the power of Kurama, of Kamina and Simone combining for the very first time to form Gurren Lagann. This is like a watershed moment for the series, and while I don't watch the One Piece anime series religiously, I had to check out this episode because, man, Toei Animation has just been hyping it up. Now, Christian, I know you're probably really excited because you're just a huge One Piece manga fan in general.
I read the manga every week. I read the spoilers on Reddit all the time. I just enjoy the lore. I can't tell you how many lore videos on One Piece that I have watched. I feel like I know more about One Piece just surfing YouTube than even my own experience, like reading it. Because there's so many like little hidden details. And I know on this episode, they brought in some of the best animators, some of the best directors. And this is just going to be a real feast for the eyes. So I feel very excited to be here, and I'm excited to get into it and react to this with you.
That's right. I really hope the episode is going to live up to the hype. At the very least, I think we're going to get some really cool animated moments. And like I said, we both read the manga, we see the spoilers, so we know what's going to happen. But now we're finally going to see what's going to happen like in animated form. And if anybody who's been watching the Wano arc knows, there have been some amazing moments throughout this entire arc. So, we're going to see if it can live up to those lofty expectations. So, first and foremost, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be sort of like a cut-down version, some of the best moments. But if you want to see our full, unadulterated reaction to the entire episode, make sure to check it out on Patreon. I'll have a link for that in the description box below. But you know what? I'm ready to get into this. Let's jump in.
Let's start.
It is time for Gear 5. Puss in Boots. Best part of the episode for me by far.
Oh, wow. He's so well animated.
It is a step up from their original Puss in Boots.
Oh, I know. Puss in Boots is dialed in now. Whatever that says.
Good shot of Luffy's crotch.
Oh.
While we have a bouncing sound effect.
This is for kids. Okay.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Sunisha will haunt your dreams forever.
I know. That elephant is so creepy.
Whoa.
Okay, so they're obviously
Gurren Lagann.
They're obviously trying to do something very stylized with this.
I like that. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Kaido. Oh, he's about to just, like, murder all these dudes.
Yeah. Ooh! I'm pretty sure, like, I love Blast Breath, but at the same time, Blast Breath is kind of, like, the most basic Kaido attack at this point.
It's a Bijou Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kamehameha. Oh, wow. They are building this up.
Effect. That's so cool. The sound wave effect.
Yeah. Also, I like how so much of it... Yeah, he's making the world rubber.
There he is. So, obviously, Luffy's never done this before.
Yeah.
Okay, he is hammered.
Yeah. But Luffy really doesn't drink.
Whoa, he's so wiggly. What the hell? He's so happy.
Yeah. Ooh. I love how they really are showing that a lot of Conqueror hockey comes from this. It's not just like him.
He's straight up going Super Saiyan right now.
Oh.
Sanji.
Well, this is probably when everyone's like starting to sense that something's going on.
Yeah. It's One Piece, so it is
a lot of
requisite that everyone must react to every little thing.
There is no fight that happens in a void in One Piece. That's a good moment.
Luffy looks evil right there.
Well, he does have like the power of a god at this point.
Ooh, he split the sky.
By himself on accident, not even trying.
Wow, Luffy's voice actor is doing a really great job. Oh, are we about to see the Gorosei?
I think so. I think because they thought that it was worth killing that one CP0 agent to make sure this didn't happen.
Ooh, that shadow look cool.
That's going to be the one we see in the manga
current
soon.
arc, yeah. I think Garcia is his name.
Yeah.
So this is the big reveal that the Gumagamo Fruit is a little more than we thought it was.
Yeah. And that's the big reveal that it's a Zoan fruit.
And we always thought it was what did they call it? A paramecia type?
Yeah, paramecia.
Human fruit. Hito no mi.
They are building this up.
Oh, they are.
Oh. Him going
The
in front
silhouette.
of the... Yeah, the silhouette.
Oh my god. Whoa, this is crazy looking.
All the Gorosei faces.
Nika.
Oh, we're
Oh
starting
boy.
to hear some
It
cartoon
is officially
noises.
Looney Tunes, yeah. The freedom basically to do what you want.
Yeah.
It's a really broken devil fruit.
They're like, the freedom to control sand. Like, if you're... no, just everything.
No, just, yeah, in general.
Freedom to control fire. Nope, everything. So technically you could control all those elements now if you were Luffy. Like if he was fighting someone and they shot like sand at him. Oh, this guy. Just hurry up and die. This
I know,
guy,
like,
no one
God,
even,
are we really...
We've seen his backstory. We don't even care about this guy.
So we gotta get Hiyori and Orochi stuff in the Gear 5 episode?
Ugh, get that out of here. But there's
Look,
never
I'm
going
not
to be...
saying that it's not important. It's just like...
There's
Toei,
never
don't
gonna...
you literally release a trailer for this episode and don't give me more Gear 5 stuff.
Yeah. Come on. You do it to yourself, Japan, with these voices.
I will admit the voice acting was funny. If I may quote South Park right now, ugh, don't care. Don't care.
Father, we need more flashbacks. But no movement. Just have our pictures pushed forward. God, come on, guys. We know you saved the money for the good part of the episode. Saved all that.
I wonder if they've
work.
actually been spreading the budget out for the whole fight. And
You
not
know what
just...
I always think of whenever I see these instruments? I always think of Kung Fu Hustle, how they would like play it and like shoot the
that
wind
one.
swords out of it. That was like one of my favorite uses
I think
of
it's
one
called a
of these.
shamisen or something around that line. I'm sure someone in the comments will blow me. Actually, Corey, it's a...
You were a bitch, is essentially what she was saying.
Rochi's like, this is all cool and all, but like, can we come back to Luffy?
Hell yeah, finally.
Those are some straight up Looney Tunes sound effects.
I know, it's like they asked Warner Brothers, can we borrow those?
Whoa. Whoa.
This is cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I have a feeling we're not going to get as much of the fight as we want this week. We're probably...
We better see something.
I hope I take those words back and I'm wrong. Hell yeah, the announcement. I do enjoy the Drums of Liberation sound.
Mm-hmm.
I also enjoy the his new theme.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love how he can change the environment. Hey, let's see everything we just saw again.
Come on, guys. Show us some new Okay, this looks new. Yeah, I haven't seen
Oh,
this.
he's about to...
Grab Kaido. I think that's the first part, how they interact.
That's yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how the fight starts.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
this is where he
Conqueror's
grabs
Hockey just
Kaido.
rains down.
Kaido looks a little jank. Not gonna lie.
No, he's 3D Kaido.
Alright, he looks better when he's like this.
Yeah, when he's not 3D.
I thought Luffy didn't have to blow up his arm to do this anymore.
Well, I think he likes to do it because it's kind of his thing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Finally.
Woo! Oh, Kaido is his dragon pants.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, God.
it's obvious his
So is that
powers-
because of Luffy's
yeah,
power?
Yeah.
He just influences whatever he touches.
Yes.
How is he ever going to lose a fight?
Obviously, there are some extreme hockey users that are incredible, you know? Oh, finally, our first attack. I'm so excited about this.
Whoa.
Oh, dude, this looks great. It is funny to see, like,
Whoa.
the difference between this and Zoro's fight. Raw seriousness and, like, deadly serious. And then you go to this.
Oh my god, these sound
Oh
effects.
my god.
Oh my gosh.
They really are going hard. Oh, this is great.
Ooh, that was awesome.
I love the music, too. The way they redid it. Ooh.
Oh, that
Dude, that's
that was a great use of that music.
Oh my god. He's not even touching him. I think that the powers influence people for a moment after they interact. Or just being near him, maybe.
Alright,
This is
Kaido's
not reused animation.
pissed.
Yeah. So, Ururoos. Oh, blast breath. Basic attack at this point.
Whoa. This is so weird looking. Oh my god. What? Oh my god.
Dude, this is awesome.
This
This is when he grabs the ground? Yeah, I remember this.
Oh my god, I can't even follow what's happening.
I know. Wow.
What?
Oh, he flung it back. I forgot about that part.
Is that what?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think he just
gosh.
did. He turned the whole ground into rubber. They forgot to animate that part.
I think
What is happening?
God, this is just... How is Luffy ever going to lose again? Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, they're taking their time here. Spelling it out. Oh, there we go. Come on.
Oh, that was a cool montage. Ooh! That was pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie.
This is great.
Alright, that was a great decision.
Yeah, that was cool.
God, this looks so crazy. In case you missed it last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
actually.
ago, yeah, because I think last week was different.
See, this is when, like, you need to be like, hey, do we include this flashback? Or do we, like,
Add more
create
fight.
an original scene to the fight, like of Luffy doing something crazy and cartoony?
I will say the introduction to Gear 5th was done really well in this
Oh, it
episode.
was.
I'm
It was
already
great.
like, super pumped. That was great.
Yeah. And all those attacks looked really good. I have some
Hey, do you want to
thoughts.
see the thing he apologized for? Well, we'll show you. He said let's settle it, not let's see a little more flashbacks.
I'd say that's the part of the course.
They're just trying to keep the... They're
I
trying
think
to
Red
show,
Rock looked just as good.
I think the main thing they're trying to do is show you that everything has led up to this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to make that...
let's get one thing straight.
I
This
get
is the
it,
beginning of their fight. Even when Goku went Super Saiyan, it wasn't the fight yet. It was just him transforming and standing and looking cool.
Yeah,
So,
and that's essentially what we're at right now.
And-
we're at
and-
that place.
all right. Kaido's got his fight boner back.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Wow, that looks cool, though. I'm not going to lie.
Are we about to get hit with a to be continued? You
I
sons
think
of
I can
bitches?
feel it coming, yeah.
All right, so we just got done watching 1071.
Yeah, 1071, Gear 5 episode.
Amazing. So here's the few things I really took away from this episode.
Okay.
One, I like that the Gorosei were kind of like the serious voice of the like recapping.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of recapping and flashbacks and like trying to sell the audience visually and story wise why this is so serious.
But that was crucial for this moment.
Yeah, why
like
it's
the
so
Gorosei,
serious.
explaining like the importance of this fruit And because this isn't just like a transformation, this is like a revelation for these series as well. Not just the fact that, he's got a brand new form, but like he's basically the reincarnation of Joy Boy.
Yes.
And that the government has been after this devil fruit, which apparently is like the end-all be-all in terms of devil fruits, which is ultimately connected to all the big stuff which happened in the past of One Piece 800 years ago. So
the Void
this
Century.
is revelatory. I wouldn't say it's like on the same level of what One Piece is going to be, but it's definitely going to be connected to it in some way.
No, I completely agree. This is a shift in the series, and that's why the Gorosei are our narrative device, because they're just not getting involved unless it's a serious thing. And then I just, the fight was great, and you can see Kaido is excited because he's like, I didn't want to win like that.
No.
And
because he's always been screwed out of like every major fight.
Yeah, he
and
never
victory
gets,
that he's ever wanted. So.
Yeah, he never gets a real fight. Overall, this was an awesome introduction episode. So if you were expecting a big fight episode, I feel like you didn't get that, but you did get Orochi is dead now, most likely. He is on fire, and he has a sea stone, nail.
I mean, he's dead as crap. He has to be at this point.
He's very dead. And I thought this episode was great. I was expecting more of the fight, so I will say that's my own fault for not having the expectations correct. But overall, I really enjoyed it.
So here's the thing. I don't think your expectations were wrong. Toei decided to hype this episode up with trailers and commercials.
I saw a lot of this fight in the trailers.
Yeah, and ever since One Piece Film Red, they've been building up the animation debut of Gear 5. So I think your expectations were fine.
I just have to express them over next few episodes.
Yeah. So I liked this episode. I'm gonna create a little bit of controversy here though.
Okay.
To me, this is a 7 out of 10. This was a great looking episode whenever there was Luffy on screen.
Yeah.
And he was doing his Gear 5 thing, and they really did a great job of just showing how crazy his powers are. The powers of freedom, being able to practically do anything. I thought that looked really great. The sound effects, which were very Looney Tunes and Warner Brothers-esque, I think that fit perfectly with this whole cartoon thing. But man, all that with Hiyori and Orochi can just go to hell. Look, it's important to the story, but they could have showed that a couple episodes ago and focused entirely on everything that is Luffy going through this transformation. It's important to the story of Wano, of the development of everything that's been going on.
Kaido's suppression of everything.
But I'll be lying if I didn't say I did not care about that, because all I wanted to see was Gear 5th Luffy. And I did get what I wanted, and I thought it was really great, and I'm sure the rest of the fight is also going to be phenomenal. That's the thing about these anime fights, especially these big, long-running shonen battle series. Yeah. A lot of the times, the best fights of these series don't just wrap up in a single episode. They go on for a while, they build up, we get some big, brand-new attacks, and obviously, things have not even gotten started yet. No. But I just wanted more from this episode. Also, there was a lot of reuse stuff at the beginning of the episode, and of course, they did the commercial break.
Coming out of the mid-transition, they came back and they reused some stuff.
I felt like this was an opportunity, like I said during the reaction, like, hey, let's do what some other shows do, where they decide to add some new content to the anime, some new attacks, some things that would work within this form. It doesn't have to be just Luffy doing a punch. It could be more crazy cartoony stuff.
Well, I'll be cool if they just threw in an extra Jet Gatling.
Yeah, Jet Gatling, a kick,
or something,
ridiculous that's at least approved by Oda. They'd be like, hey, he probably could do this in Gear 5 form.
He doesn't need to break the world or do something ridiculous with his new power, but just an extra punch or two would have been nice, especially this episode. I would have liked a little more extra. But I will say this was a good episode. I give it an 8 out of 10. If you were 7 out of 10, I'm 8 out of 10.
I'm a 7. It's only really brought down by Ryu stuff, flashbacks, but I gotta praise the animation. It was really bombastic and insane. The music was great.
I love the new theme. I thought... For real, I was like, okay, they're good at like choosing a core song, which is like Luffy's theme or whatever this song was, and then they like kind of hype it up or they like build it up. They kind of like tear it down to a different style and then do it in a different way. And I think they did it great with this new Drums of Liberation and the way they use. Obviously, it's like a chorus, not a chorus, orchestra, or some sort of like. These are like feel like real instruments. These aren't like just some computer generated thing. So I really enjoy that. It feels almost Star Wars-esque, you know, like how they use like a chorus, not a
very
chorus,
grand,
like
a symphony,
an orchestra.
Yeah.
So it was great. I overall really like it, and I'm really excited for next week. And I think that's a good One Piece episode. Whenever you're excited for next week, because you're never going to get much in one episode.
A lot of people have been saying it's kind of unfair to compare this episode and what it is to, like, say, Goku going Super Saiyan, but really that is kind of what this episode is, because like that episode, it was basically just Goku screaming, transforming into a Super Saiyan, and the episode ended.
And him standing there cool, like kind of looking back.
Exactly. And then Goku fought Frieza for like 20 more episodes. So, and there's a lot of great moments in all those 20 minutes, or just 20 episodes. And we're going to see that, I think, in the Luffy versus Kaido fight. I also really loved the use of the waveforms for the music at the beginning when it was spelling out Joy Boy.
Yes.
I loved the Gear 5th moment where it was like spelling it out, and you got to see all those great Luffy moments like building up to that. Little things like that were really hype and really fantastic, and that's what sort of elevated the episode for me. Again, I don't know if I need to harp on this that much. I don't like the fact that Luffy blew up his hand to do that, because the whole point of his ability is he could just do it.
I feel like I get why you say that.
And that was not in the manga.
No,
his
it wasn't.
hand just appears and grabs Kaido.
No, that is the extra stuff, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
But he's just been used to doing that for his big hands.
Yeah.
For his Gear 3rd stuff. So I feel like he just did it.
Yeah.
Does he need to? No. Hell, he doesn't even need to yell out his attacks, but he does, because it's just his thing he does. The one thing that I think you just mentioned was the like build up to saying Gear 5th, how they showed all the stuff. That's something they've been doing a lot. Like whenever you see King's attack and Zoro's attack, and you go, there are these moments where you can like go frame by frame by frame. As much as I enjoy those moments, I'd rather just have a longer 2-minute fight scene than a cool 30 seconds.
Exactly.
That's just my opinion. Also, I don't get to decide how that goes, and that's just what they're doing stylistically for these moments. But I feel like One Piece did deliver overall. I feel like they didn't disappoint us, and I'm excited to learn more about Luffy's powers, because I feel like they're sort of saying he can do whatever he wants, but like, is there a radius? Is there like a,
they're gonna have to explain more, and we only got a few tastes of it in this episode, whether it's him grabbing Kaido, him swinging him around, which looks great, or that one moment, which again, I'm not trying to be negative, but like the moment where he pulls up the ground and everything and deflects Kaido's bolo breath and sends it back at him.
Yeah.
In the manga, it makes more sense when you're looking at it. Here was just so much was happening that I fully couldn't follow truly what Luffy was doing, and I understand what they were going for, and it's funny because I think this is the type of episode that I think a lot of people are just going to love, because One Piece fans are devoted. They're going to be like, oh, this is so crazy and stylistic, but they're still going to continue to on Naruto versus Pain for being just as ridiculous.
And to be completely honest, the Naruto versus Pain thing, there was like tiny moments of that fight, and then the rest was epic.
Yeah. Now, of course, the explanation is that Luffy has basically become a real cartoon character and is literally bending reality itself, not just himself, but the environment. So,
and it's not an art style.
Yeah,
it's actually happening.
They can explain that away with that, but again, they want to emphasize just how crazy and over-the-top things really are here. And again, I liked that, but when you can't quite follow what's going on and it's just a bunch of flashing lights, I will say a little bit more.
That moment was a little, in the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a little like getting hit with the strobe light effect.
A little like Porygon seizure-y moment. Like,
and I'm like, I get it. It's good to emphasize that it's powerful. It's good to emphasize things are happening that are crazy. But at the same time, I feel like the manga maybe did it better, because you just saw a huge wide shot of him grabbing and making like a giant U with the earth and bouncing back
here
like a big rubber band.
It's just like, whoa, what's going on? It's just insane. And then you see him standing like on top of like the ground that he pulled up.
Yeah.
And again, I still need to emphasize, I don't think this is a bad episode.
Why are you on this, Corey?
I'm not on the episode. I do think it's actually very good, and it's a great introduction to Gear 5. If anything, it worked in that sense. I just wanted a little bit more. Is it my favorite episode of the Wano arc? No, I thought the Red Rock moment actually was better than a lot of this. And I know that's going to be a controversial opinion.
I still like Zoro versus King.
Zoro versus King was great.
But that's a very serious fight, and we're getting a different fight. You're getting a Luffy fight, which, let's be honest, Luffy's fights are goofy.
Yes.
This is not that different. Look at Luffy versus Crocodile. Besides the very end, him being
pretty standard.
Fat with the water spraying out and stuff, like, it's a very cartoony fight.
And also, Luffy's fights have just progressively gotten more insane as the actual series goes on. And if anything, the Wano arc has been probably the most experimental arc in terms of animation for the series. Not just in terms of the actual like fighting choreography, but just like the effects that they decide to use. This is the most stylistic arc of the entire series.
But like I was saying, it is not Luffy to have a fight like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine him versus who's the guy with the electricity? Enel.
Mm-hmm.
He got hit by the electricity and it's just like, ooh, and then he does the dumb turn your mind off attack. There's got to be other fight moments that are just him being a complete goofball.
Yeah.
And that also leads me to think, is that actually Luffy's personality? And it probably is, or is it the fruit influencing him on some level? Because him being creative, I feel like comes from him, but at the same time, maybe the fruit enhances that. Like when you look at a Red Rock attack, is that not kind of a weird made-up attack that Luffy's body technically is not supposed to be able to do? Because he doesn't have any fire
With
powers.
the influence of fire, yeah.
Like he just wants to create an ace attack, so therefore his body lets him do it.
Like that's the influence of the human fruit, the Hito no Mi was what they called it. Like he's able to literally, he has the freedom to manifest the powers that he wants to use.
And you've seen it throughout the series.
Yeah.
And now you're just seeing the exaggerated utmost of that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Again, though, I did like this episode. I still think it's a 7 out of 10 for me. It's just above mid, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But still, a fantastic introduction to this ability, which I think is great. I have high hopes for the rest of this fight. You know, again, I don't want to play comparison all day because I watch a lot of anime. I watch a lot of anime fight scenes.
Who doesn't?
You know, and I do prefer that when I'm watching a fight scene, I can comprehend what's actually happening in the fight.
Yeah, stylistic anime is becoming very like prominent, where they make it so hard to understand what's happening. But they're like, look at it flashing. I'm like, yeah, I understand we're showing energy and movement speed and stuff, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with just some good, straightforward, wide shot showing me the fight.
Like, there are times when you need to pull back the camera a little bit and really see what's going on. Like, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki.
Yeah, great fight.
Get ready to get filleted, Corey, but I think that's a 10 times better episode than this was. But that's because of how it was... And a TV show. Remember, they redid it.
They redid it.
And I thought that Kawaki versus Garo was incredible, but that's because it was way more subdued than everything that's going on here. This is an episode which is supposed to establish how freaking insane Gear 5 is. And like I said, in that sense, it did a fantastic job. This is far from a bad episode. It was really well done. I just think it was a little overhyped. But that is just my opinion. That's Christian's opinion, and I know that you guys have opinions, and we want to hear all of them. So please make sure to sound off in the comments section below what you thought about the latest episode of One Piece, arguably one of the biggest episodes of the entire series. Did it live up to your hype? Did you have any favorite moments? Were there some things that you're a little disappointed in? And what are you hoping to see from this big battle that's going to happen between Luffy and Kaido? Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more reaction type stuff like this, please let us know in the comments because we'd love to do it. And if you want to see more of our reaction to this fight, maybe not on an episode by episode basis, maybe just watching all the best moments, let's hear about that in the comments as well. And like I said, make sure to check out that Patreon, 1, so you can help support the channel, and 2, so you can see that full reaction to this entire episode. So there it is. Christian, you have anything else for us?
No, just thanks for watching, guys. We always appreciate it, and it's just fun to sit here and talk about anime with our people on the internet. So thank you guys so much, and until next time, we're out.